Alrighty, turn 410, January 20th, 43. Let's see what happens. Do I have any night fighters yet? I might have a baby squadron. These guys again? If he wants to keep coming over there and hitting us, I'll be waiting for him within a week. Alright, day phase. Come on, flee. Just flee. Hopefully they won't engage because they're low on ammo. 2,000 yards. Nice. Nope, we're still maneuvering. Come on. Yeah, we're not getting away. Yeah. Alright, morning air phase. We found 10 ships, 10 allied ships there. The real question is, how many fighters is he going to have there? And will I get to launch an actual carrier strike or not? So far, I've not been able to get much good airstrikes in. Yeah, see, see right there. I'm covered with clouds. He's covered with clouds. We're not going to launch. Oh, holy shit! We did. Oh, we're gonna wipe out his little bit of cap. All right, what do we got? Come on, this is our chance to do some damage. Come on. Bringing in fuel, huh? There we go. Should liberate him. Oh yeah, that guy's gone. Come on. Come on. really? That's all we got? Well, let's see, we got 2, 3, 4 ships hit. The heavy, they might, I don't know. We got one sunk. Maybe we'll get a second strike in the afternoon or something. Alright, that's the morning. There went something. Afternoon air. Come on, do a second strike. Come on, come on. There we go. A lot more this time. There, you got a hit. 2 hits. Come on. These guys are not highly skilled, as you can see. Come on, we gotta hit those merchies. Wow. There we go. A dud. Oh my goodness. We are missing like crazy. Hey, there we go. We might sink her. Alright, 100 bombers go in, we get 1 kill. And we only got two torpedo hits out of 50. Not a very good showing. I don't know if we had bad weather or just inexperienced pilots. I think it's inexperienced pilots. Alright, that's it for the air phase. We're going to go ahead and finish up the naval phase. There's another one sinking. Excuse me. That might have been two. Alright, land move and attack. Alright, that's it for the turn. We will go ahead and expand some bases and then run through production. When that's done, we'll pause the video, grab some data, grab some saves. We'll come back and go over a brief after action report. We'll look at that kind of a failed airstrike down in the Gilberts and see what we can do to make it better for next turn. But if you enjoyed watching a little bit of action this turn, please go ahead and click on that like button. If you're following the campaign along but you have not subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you clicked on that button as well. Alrighty, overall, kind of a slow day in the war with a little bit of action. Point-wise, we went up 50 points. Rob went up 2. In the air, looks like he lost 1. We lost 5. Take a look. He lost a P-36 we shot down. We lost 2 Kates, a Nell, 2 Ops, a Jake to air-to-air, a Val to flak. So we lost 5 aircraft. 1 wounded, 1 killed. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Incoming air units, 25 days. Incoming ships. Let's see what we got. Alrighty. 5 days to destroyer. 9 days to an AG. On the ground. 2 days to an air headquarters and a bunch of base forces. Engines and aircraft. Let's see, 19, 15, 12. 5 Tojos, 2 Helens, 2 Vals, 2 Zeros, 1 Dina, 1 Jake. Look at those numbers. Yep, they look okay. Let's see, device-wise, we produced not a whole lot. Some AT guns, some sound detectors, and a Mongolian heavy machine gun squad. Alright. Just because we haven't looked at these in a while. Our last turn, looks like 3 ships were sunk, 1 ours. We weren't sunk by a 40mm, although that was the first one that hit. And we sunk a destroyer minesweeper and an AM as well. The AM was carrying fuel, so they must have been in a fast transport. We also hit multiple AKs and such that were also carrying fuel, so hopefully all those guys will be sinking. Alright, let's go ahead and bring up Combat Reporter. Let's see. A little bit of surfacing. Those 2 destroyers that hit one of our islands up there in the Curls. On the way back, we ran into one of our patrol boats, one of our picket lines. Wiped them out. No surprise there. Like there's the bombardment. On the ground, Makina, he bombarded us for nothing. Up in China, he bombarded us. We got a few wounded. He got 80-some wounded and killed. Airstrikes, not a whole lot going on. Let's see. At Tarawa, though, we did get 2 launches from our carrier base. We got, 80 aircraft? Nope. 42 aircraft in the first one. Was it 108? Nope. 85 in the second one. So, first one went in there. We shot down a P-36. We got 1, 2, 4 bomb hits and 1 torpedo hit. Or 2 torpedo hits. Then the bigger airstrike came in. Let's see, we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bomb hits and 2 torpedo hits. We sunk that DMS. The other ones, this guy, the Souther, is pretty heavily damaged with 4 bomb hits. That guy's probably going to be fine. This guy is on heavy fire with all the AKs that were hit, most of them. This guy was not, but this guy was carrying fuel. Up north, fuel, fuel, fuel. So those guys will probably burn down because one from this attack and one from the both attacks sunk afterwards. So there's a few more ships on that kill list. Radio intercepts. Okay, nothing stands out. And ops reports unknown. Yep, HA43 advanced a month. According to the game, it'll be July 43. It'll actually should be March 17th. So that's coming soon. Some upgrades. All right, repairs. Yeah, that sub. Hopefully that sub will get somewhere we can actually repair it. The oiler there. Intel. We put a fort at Prom and a level 4 fort at Hong Kong. And we got an AMC at Okayama. All right, let's go ahead and shut that down. Over up here into Burma. Nothing really going on here. Everything looks pretty normal. Down here in the DEI, how's our troops doing here? Alright, disruption's coming down. Fatigue's still pretty high. In the Timor Sea area, looks like we're doing fine. Of course, he has ships there, and of course, our, we're not gonna hit him though. Let's see, extreme overcast, clear skies, nothing there. The only thing I can think is maybe he has fighters here, and our guys won't go in without fighter cover. It should at least tell us that. I know this game's old, but that would be a nice. Hey, we could have made an attack, but due to lack of fighter cover, they wouldn't go. All right, down in the South Pacific, over here in the Gilberts, there's Tarawa. Looks like he has a bunch of ships on the in port. Let's see, and we are right here. I'm sure he sees us. Yep, because we launched. So the question is what to do now. I'm pretty sure I know what I want to do, but I'll think about that a little bit before I put my orders in. Speaking of which, where is KB? Is she up? Up there she is. She's almost to Singapore. She'll arrive in Singapore and refuel this turn. Then we'll drop them, and then we'll knock her off into the shipyard to get a bunch of repairs done. Alright, let's go ahead and refuel. What is this guy? Everything up here looks good. And China looks fine. Alright. So until Rob sends us another turn in, you guys all have yourself a great day, and I'll see you later.